Hey guys, what's going on? Tenebris here. Welcome back to the channel. So on this channel before, we've talked a lot about how Minecraft's vanilla survival reach is 3 blocks, and how that isn't entirely true for particular cases, namely Optifine fast math and, for example, random, misplace, which occurs in vanilla Minecraft depending on the coordinates that you're sending to the server. However, we've not actually touched on exploits, which allow you to get above 3 blocks of reach in vanilla Minecraft, or effectively above 3 blocks of reach in vanilla Minecraft. In today's video, we're going to be showing off an exploit which allows you to get 4.5 blocks of reach in vanilla Minecraft. This particular exploit can happen on any Minecraft server from 1.8 to 1.16, I believe. It has not been fixed. You can also false flag reach checks. If you have a really good reach check, it can absolutely cause issues when it comes to that. So for anti-cheat developers or anyone who's developing a server watching this, I would at least take note of this. However, for normal players, this exploit seems to be only in very specific circumstances. However, it is still notable, and I think it made a really interesting video topic. So let's get right into it. How do you get 4.5 blocks of reach in survival vanilla Minecraft? Alright everyone, so we're here in game with my friend who's going to be a test subject for our experiments we're going to be doing right now. So before I show you guys the actual exploit, which lets you get 4.5 blocks of reach in survival Minecraft, not creative, I'm going to show you the difference between survival and creative reach. So as you guys know, survival reach is 3 blocks and creative reach is 5 blocks. So basically when you're in creative, you get an additional 2 blocks of reach, which is relatively well known in the Minecraft community. So in survival, obviously, I have to basically standing perpendicular to this fence in order to be able to hit my enemy here. Obviously, if I move a little bit back, I all of a sudden can't hit my enemy because this is a 3 block distance directly from my head to the edge of my enemy's hitbox, which you can see with a hitbox mod, which actually shows bounding boxes, but it still kind of shows a relative location of the hitbox since it's only 0.1 on each side. Extended from this bounding box. Anyway, in creative mode, however, you can actually get a much higher distant hit. So like, for example, if you're right here, you can hit my enemy here and stuff. And this is obviously not possible in survival. And yeah, so creative mode gives you more reach. It's up to 5 blocks, I believe. However, there's an exploit in vanilla Minecraft which allows you to get up to 4.33, I think more than that actually, but in this demonstration it'll be 4.33 blocks of reach in vanilla Minecraft. And it's a very specific setup, so you can't really abuse this very much on servers, but technically if you are in the exact same circumstance on a server, you could technically get up to, 4+ blocks of reach in survival, which obviously is way higher than the actual reach limit. And the way this works actually is it abuses essentially server-side misplays to an extreme. And obviously the player on player 1 screen, for example my screen, is going to be in a slightly different location than the player on player 2 screen will be at. So obviously server-side misplace exists, and there's a slight difference between the location of the player appearing on the enemy screen and where you actually are. So to do this exploit, you have to do very specific things. So the first thing is that my test subject is going to have to give himself at least speed 200 or speed 255 for this particular example. I don't know if it can happen with lower levels of speed. It might be able to, but from what I tested, it was like speed 200 worked sometimes, speed 255 worked almost every single time, and everything. My friend is also going to have to essentially teleport himself to a very specific coordinates. So his teleport is going to actually get him to the corner of this block right here, these blocks right here. So he's basically going to be teleporting into here. So if you want to just press F3, he'll be teleporting to these exact coordinates in this block. What he's basically going to be doing is he's going to be teleporting to this block with speed 255, and I'm going to be sitting all the way over here. And he's basically going to hold W, or well, first of all, he's actually going to shift, and then he's going to hold W. And what's going to end up happening is he's actually going to be able to get extra reach on me that usually is not possible for him to get in vanilla Minecraft. And I'm going to explain why this happens in a bit, a more technical explanation. But we're going to actually test this right now. So the setup we need for this is we need to have 2 blocks here, 2 blocks empty here for him to stand. We're going to need a block in the middle, and then a second block in the middle. Now, obviously, past this point is vanilla survival reach, right? So if he's in the back here, if he's back here, he should not be able to hit me if I'm standing right here. However, with this exploit, he should be able to hit me. We're going to actually finish this off right here. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to grab a oak fence and a cobblestone wall. This is just to position me correctly within the area here. I'm going to put a cobblestone wall right here, and then I'm going to put an oak fence back here, and then put purple stained clay here, here, and here. This is actually very important. There has to be clay above you for some reason. I'm not 100% sure, but we tested it, and this seems to be the outcome. And now my friend right here is going to teleport himself to a very specific location, and then he's going to be able to get 4.33 blocks of reach on me in survival. So my friend here is in survival, and he's going to teleport himself to a very specific coordinate, which is going to allow him to actually get more reach in vanilla Minecraft. This setup basically works no matter where you are in the Minecraft world, but it's going to be this very particular coordinate because it's the corner of the block right there that he needs to teleport into. Now, he just set himself to survival mode. You're in survival mode, correct? So we can confirm?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So now that we know that he's in survival mode and we see that, he's going to perform the exploit. So he gave himself speed 255. Obviously, this can work with lower levels of speed, but you're going to see he's going to be able to get 4.33 blocks of reach in vanilla Minecraft. Another thing that you have to note with this exploit is that, and I'm going to do the exploit on my screen as well a little later in the video. But one thing you have to note is that when he teleports himself to this coordinate, he actually can't update his yaw or pitch at all. Otherwise, the exploit actually breaks. Another thing he has to do is he should shift after he teleports and shift forward. For some reason, that actually helps do the exploit a little bit more effectively. But yeah, just perform the exploit, please. All right, he teleported himself, and yep, there we go. Look at this. Look at this. I cannot hit him whatsoever, and as you can see, I'm actually past where the creative reach was. I'm gonna actually eat a golden apple because this is actually broken, and I can't hit him at all. This is 4.5 blocks of reach in survival. Yep. Completely legit in vanilla Minecraft. No hacks, just speed 255. As you can see, I cannot hit him whatsoever, and he is that far away from me in survival Minecraft. So yeah, after a period of time, the exploit actually breaks, and I'll show you why it breaks. It's because he's basically glitched in a block. It's hard to explain, but you guys will see on my screen what happens. All right, everyone, so we're here in my friend's position, and now we're gonna show you guys how to do the exploit from this position as well. So basically what you do is you go to the corner of this block right here. Well, I'm gonna teleport myself to the corner of this block, actually. So I'm gonna teleport It's Not Tenny to these coordinates, exactly. There we go, boom. And then I'm gonna give myself effect, It's Not Tenny, speed, for 1,000 seconds, amplifier 255, which is the maximum speed that you're able to get in vanilla Minecraft. I'm going to give myself that speed. I'm going to then teleport myself to those coordinates, and I'm going to shift and go forward. Look at what happens. So basically, what appears to be happening is, on my screen at least, I'm basically able to go forward, and then I get glitched back into the block. But my friend is basically, on his screen, my packets where I actually go forward aren't actually transferred to his client, meaning that he can't actually see me go forward, but I can see myself go forward. And because of that, it appears that I actually have an extreme reach advantage on his screen. Obviously, on my screen, it looks a little less sus because I'm actually going forward to hit him. But yeah, so this is basically how you can get 4.5 blocks of reach in survival Minecraft. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about how this works. Okay, so a few things. Obviously, my survival reach was not actually above 4.5 blocks. In fact, actually what was happening was the player was going forward and then going backwards within a very short period of time. So short, in fact, that that data could actually not be transferred to the other client in order for the other client to see the player who's using the exploit going forward. Meaning that the reach was actually still 3 blocks. It was just using some sort of misplace in vanilla Minecraft. Obviously, if I'd reached display mod, it would say 3 blocks on my screen. Even if I was using the exploit, it would still say 3 blocks. But it's just on the other player's screen, it appears, and it is more than 3 blocks. So for a more technical explanation, a developer wrote for me that when teleporting, it does not set the position update ticks variable to 20 in entity player SP, and so the last flying packet that the client sent to the server wouldn't be sent from entity player SP, but rather from the net handler play client class. He also says, and if you're standing still, moving less than 0.03 blocks before the teleport, and after the teleport, you move back to the old location in the next tick, it won't send another packet to update your location until up to 20 ticks have passed. This will cause the reach check to use the location that the client sent from net handler player client class, which isn't the actual player location, after the next tick. Obviously, this is very complicated, and people who are developers will probably understand this a lot better than I have, but here's an example of how it can actually work. As you can see, there's basically a server client desync. Imagine the numbers here are the player's X coordinate, and you can see that when the teleport occurs, there's basically a desync which occurs between the server and the client, and yeah, so that's pretty much how the exploit works. It isn't really anything that can be really applied to PvP or anything. I just thought it was a very interesting video topic. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed, if you guys want me to cover anything more like this, make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you join my Discord if you want to suggest any videos like this. There's a video suggestions channel, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.